Olo. Welcome to the Dio Dre and Beyond podcast. It's your boy Dio.
And it's your man Andre.
And your boy's out a sling. He could move his arm.
Finally. Finally now. He can pick up wherever he wants. He can throw whatever he wants.
No, I cannot throw, and I cannot throw a punch. That is not going down. Nobody. I tried to throw a punch, it just turns into a flail.
Oh god.
My
Oh
arm
no.
just dies. It's like it falls mid punch.
Oh, that's just horrible.
I have to build strength again.
Yeah, I'll take some time.
But we're not here to talk about that. We know what you guys are here for. Well, you guys don't even know why we're here. We
Yeah,
here.
exactly. I don't know what. So
We
what are
are
they here for?
here to talk about gaming today.
Yes.
That's why we here.
Been a conversation for a while that we've been thinking about, so now it's time to have that conversation.
So with gaming, how did you get into games, Dre?
So mine starts off a bit long. Like from before, I kind of just got into it from this little cheap system my mom bought for me. It was like from whichever corner store or whatever, and it was just like I was killing aliens and stuff like that. It was really small, just some handheld. Then after I was like, hey, I can't stand this no more. The pixelation is just killing me. So I eventually move on to something else. Like I look around and say, oh, this Game Boy looks nice. When Game Boy Color was still around. And my first ever game was Pokemon Crystal.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That was my first introduction, not just into like actually gaming at all, but like, cause I don't want to count like that little rinky-dink toy thing. I mean, it gave me an interest, but what really stuck me in there was Pokemon Crystal.
Pokemon
Like,
Crystal was solid.
yeah, got me into Pokemon even more so, and gaming. Like, I kid you not. Like, I remember at the time, like I used to know all 150 Pokemon and all that shit. Like it was great. Oh, great times. That's how I got into it.
For me, it was more of as came from like a poor background. They didn't really have much
Hmm.
choice in the gaming. I didn't have like no GameCube. I didn't have like an Atari, those classic ones.
Yeah, that shit was a luxury.
Yeah, the ones that everyone keeps talking about.
Hmm.
But my first one was the PS1.
Oh yeah,
Loved it. I loved
there
it.
was some. Yeah, there's some good
Loved
games on
every
there. What
moment
games
of
you
it.
had on there? What games you had on there?
I had this weird Dragon Ball Z game with like the ugliest animation.
There was a Dragon Ball Z game for the PS1.
Yes. I'm
What?
not surprised you don't know about it.
Yeah. Oh, that's different. I really didn't know. Yeah.
But it was a solid game. And I really liked it. And that's how I got introduced to like sports games. Like I had NHL 97, Game
Mm,
Day for the NFL, and I used to play with my brother, and we used to just go at it. So
mm.
that's how I was introduced into gaming.
No, let's see. Yeah, see. Now that's just really interesting because like I think what just really had me was just like it's a Dragon Ball Z game for the PS1. Like I can only
Dragon Ball
imagine
Z
what
game
that
for the
looked like.
PS1.
Like oh my gosh,
Look it up.
I have to. I have to. But pretty much it's just like mainly humble beginnings for the both of us, honestly. Like for like just starting off into gaming.
Yeah, I
Uh,
didn't. Like I said, I didn't have a choice in like what games I had. Either I had got it for Christmas, which is like the only times we could like splurge,
yeah,
or I saved my money to get what I wanted.
that's how you're supposed to do it. Of course, that's not at all how I did it. I was quite the nagging little child. Um, so I would nag until parents broke down and just gave me the damn thing.
Oh,
Yeah. So
doesn't
yeah,
work on
yeah,
my parents.
yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I got away with some stuff. I mean, of course, that shit breaks. That's over. So, if anything, like I begged for it, but I had to make sure like this is what I want and this is what I'm getting, and a discussion.
Yeah, but then I think everything changed too when I got a Game Boy Advance. Oh, the
Mm,
hours spent on that hand. I think handhelds is like one of the greatest inventions ever.
hmm.
To play a game on the go was an amazing feeling.
Yeah, that literally was a breakthrough.
Like you could take it like you in a car, you just like take it to your friend's house. Like it was amazing time to have a Game Boy Advance.
Hmm.
Then that's when I got introduced to
Agree.
freaking Dragon Ball Z Legacy of Goku. Loved that game, and
Dragon Ball.
it was so like clunky. Like it was like you could barely like punch the people. Like you mainly all you did was like hit people with key blasts because like it was so hard to actually punch
Yeah.
people. Like I spent hours on that game, and then I got Kirby, Kirby and Amazing Mirrors. That's my I think like not saying like Pokemon or anything. Kirby and Amazing Mirrors is my favorite Game Boy Advance game of all time. I
Mm.
spent hours on it. I 100%ed the game 3 times. Like that's how
Oh my
much I
gosh.
enjoyed that game. Like it's
What? Damn.
so good. Like I don't even know why I loved it so much. It was just like it wasn't Mario, it wasn't Yoshi. Kirby was the guy who like made me like enjoy it. Like Nintendo. Like I loved Kirby.
Yeah, I can see that. Damn. Like you really had it out for it. Like you really loved
I loved
those
it.
games.
I loved
Me,
it.
I remember wanting to get a Game Boy Advance, but that was like where that just it never happened. Like I was just on the Game Boy Color. That was it. And I think like yeah, because it was just like seeing all these games come out for a Game Boy Advance and like seeing like how cool the Game Boy Advance looked to me. Like it was great. But thing is, it's just like I don't know. It just never came around to getting it. And then when it came to me deciding on what system I was gonna get next, it ended up being the PS1, then the PS2, and it's like little by little, I walked away from handhelds. Now,
Yeah.
again, like I agree, handhelds were the best thing to be made, and it's easy on the go. You can play it wherever. However, my shift ended up going straight into consoles.
I
From
think I got
PS1,
rid of I
PS2.
think I stopped doing handhelds when I think when I got my Xbox, when I got my first Xbox. That's when I started like playing more consoles because like that's where my friends were. They were like online, like Xbox and stuff. So I
Mm,
just adapted to like actually having friends because I was a lonely little child. I just mainly played by myself. So
yeah.
all I needed was my handheld. Like I didn't need to like also for the fact like the consoles I did have was like me and my brothers. So like it was
Mm,
shared. So like and they didn't really have online or anything like that. Like they kind of did, but like it wasn't that good. But
yeah,
so
so that
like
wasn't really gonna really be anything crazy.
yeah, I didn't really have friends like coming over playing like but like friends coming over to play PS2 and things like that. But when I got my Xbox, that was me. That was my system because I bought it. And like that's when I first like got like the friends who like had all that stuff. So like that's when like the shift happened between like handheld to like console, mainly console. Because I did play console before, but like that's when I like kind of became like strictly console gaming.
Okay, I get that now. Okay, that makes more sense. But see, I mean, I understand that full heartedly. Like, I was a bit a loner as well when it came to gaming. And you know what? The irony of that all is that despite not really having people coming over and stuff like that, really, 'cause it wasn't until like what high school where I had that. but I actually had fighting games, and it's ironic because like you would expect if you're getting fighting games, you want to have people come over. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you ain't
like
have
I
no
mean,
one to fight.
so what I would do is that I would just like go against the CPU at its hardest level. Like I would like I would gradually pick it up and I'll just go at its hardest level and just start going at it. And that was me just working at like so I just got into the storyline and stuff like that. Which
Yeah,
brings me to the point of why I like Tekken a lot. Cause literally when you got nothing but time like just like for the storyline, the characters, that was just me. Like that was my whole life there. And then like I even played other game that probably no one knows about Capcom vs SNK. Like
heard about like in passing and from old heads, kind of.
yeah, like I liked the game. It was new to me. It was that was like my first introduction to anything of a fighter game in that sense. Like what would you call that again? Like it's like a 2D fighter in a sense, right? Like
Yeah,
yeah, 2D fighter. Yeah, so like that was my first introduction to it. It was tremendously hard for me. And I remember from that point on, I never this is hilarious, but I could never get the whole diagonal command. Not until like college. like I could never figure
well,
that shit out.
maybe a normal person will laugh at you, but as a person who never was like into like fighting games that much, like the only time I really played fighting games was like against like my friends. But this is like me older now, so like at a younger age, like I played a little bit of fighting games, but I didn't play that many.
Mm.
But like when I got older, like a lot of my friends like played fighting games, so like I started to pick it up. I had no idea how to do the diagonal input. I had no idea how to do like the half rotation input junk. I'm here like, what are
Hmm.
these inputs? Like I was just button mashing master. Like it is but slowly because like I said, like I only play fighting games for like to like just to compete. Like I just like competing. I just like
Yeah.
going against other people. I suck. Who cares? But like, if I beat you, you suck.
That-
Um,
what? I can't.
so I did like slowly learned how to like do the inputs, and I kind of figured it out. Like so, like I kind of like I think the one game I really figured it out in was Killer Instinct.
Oh yeah, I think I actually bought that on Steam.
Yeah.
I think I did on Steam, but that's a game that seemed really cool. But again, I'll have to get back get used to that kind of thing again because I haven't touched fighting games in a while. But yeah, like I'm surprised you actually got onto that because like I played that just for a little bit and I was like, what the f
Killer
is
Instinct was pretty
this?
fun. I enjoyed it. It was like
Yeah, it's fun, but that shit looked hard as fuck
it
to
was
me.
like it was like Mortal Kombat, but not.
More comment, but not.
Yeah, it kind of had like a fighting style Mortal Kombat with like without the fatalities.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. I think I get it now. I only played so much of it anyway to begin with, so I can only get so much of an idea from that or input on it. But I think what drove me to is like I saw like there was like a werewolf in the game, and then like I tried to
Yeah,
I tried to play it,
yeah, he was pretty good.
but I sucked at it a little bit. So I was like, some things aren't meant to be. You know,
Yeah,
I'll come back to it later.
yeah. Sometimes you pick up a game you're just not good at.
I'm like, eh. But from there on, like, cause like my whole thing with fighting games, like it was just a big thing. But then I eventually started getting into. Well, it wasn't until like what when I really got into college, honestly, where I decided to like play other kinds of games. Like I started playing more games that were like more single story, and then like could be sandbox style games and stuff like that. Like I enjoyed it. I love the whole free roam aspect.
Yeah,
So I wouldn't say college I really got into it. It was more of like in high school going off into college where I started to really like more of like the whole sandbox roaming. Like I enjoyed Incredible Hulk Ultimate Destruction.
Oh my
That I
god,
love.
you played that?
Yes,
Yo,
that was amazing.
I love that game.
Exactly. Like it was so in like you can do so much in
I
that game.
I think I got it for a gift and I didn't know what to expect of it.
Oh,
I
that was a
I
good
threw the game on ice. Oh my god. I don't think I ever beat it because I was just
Oh.
going around just beating the crap out of everything. I'm ripping cars apart, breaking them into fists. I'm here like this game is amazing.
Yo, you have to beat it. Like, yo, that was the biggest thing I saw. Like, you had to beat it because like it's so much fun, and it was hard to stay on the story because once you got to a certain point and you locked on certain moves, you would just start going around rampage around
It
town.
was so hard to stay on story. I think I almost got to the end, but I think I don't know what happened, but like I played that in the Transformers game for the PS2. Those two
Mm.
games were so good. They were solid games. I'm here like, what?
Oh
Like,
yeah, Transformers as well. Yeah, yeah, that game I did not finish. That element I didn't finish at all.
I 100% did not finish both of them, but I
No.
had the greatest of times playing them. Like, The Incredible Hulk was a 10 out of 10 game.
Oh yeah,
It was
hell more than
easily
that,
a
honestly.
10 out of a 10 game. Like,
Hmm.
it had, and the graphics was damn good on the PS2.
Yes, it was really good for its
The
time. Like that was
graphics was
perfect.
amazing on the PS2 for the Incredible Hulk.
Hell yeah. Like it was interesting because I think no one expected the Incredible Hulk, like another Incredible Hulk game to come out and do well because the first one that came out got bad reviews because that one was based on the first movie that came out from Universal.
Yeah,
Then the second one came out and it was loosely based. If anything, it was its own story at that point. From what Ultimate Destruction was. And that's where like everything came in. Everyone was like, "Oh my gosh, this is amazing!" 'Cause it was a completely different take than what you got in the first one, and it just blew up. And it was amazing. And
yeah.
they tried to replicate that for the PS3 with Incredible Hulk. That was most definitely. Well, actually, no, wait, no. Now I think about it, Ultimate Destruction wasn't based on the movie. It was based on a whole different thing. Because another actor that I liked that voiced one of the characters. So that was different. But Incredible Hulk, the one for PS3, that was a bit more centered around the movie, where I think you had Edward Norton actually voiced the character.
Yeah.
Yeah, she came in to voice the character, and it was kind of the same, but not.
I mean,
If
I
that makes
bet it
sense.
was pretty good, but like Ultimate Destruction was
It was
ahead
still
of its
better.
time. It was so good. It was
Yeah,
like I spent hours playing that game.
I
Like
even went back to emulate that. I actually went back and got emulated to play that.
you emulated it.
Yeah, I went back to emulate the game. Like I couldn't let that go. That and X Men's Legends. X Men
I
Legends.
didn't
I
really
actually
play
went in
X Men Legends. I think like my like for the PS2, I like played the Hulk. I played Transformer, and I played my favorite PS2 game of all time called Spider-Man 2.
Oh
Let me
yeah.
tell you something about
Oh yes.
Spider-Man 2 is not a 10 out of 10. It's a 30 out of 10.
Yeah, that
It-
was really good. They put a lot of effort into that game. They
they
really did.
had they had the best combos. He had the best like web shooting combos. This I never played a game like where I could like swing anywhere I wanted.
Yes, and it didn't feel like it went virtually nowhere. Like the webs weren't just going
Yeah,
left field. Like it actually stuck to
it
something.
actually stuck to the buildings. Like you could actually like go all over New York, and like to have that much in a PS2 game was phenomenal. And like it had a long story. It had
Hmm.
side missions. It had the works. Like you could literally spend hours on that game and not finish it.
Yeah.
And I like the cool little thing where like you could just swing on the helicopter. That was like an achievement type of thing.
Oh yeah.
Like you could actually cling to the helicopter and like hold on, and it like takes you around the city.
Yeah. That was really good. Oh my gosh, there were so many side missions to do. Like that. That was like the first thing. Like you actually could interact with things. Have missions to complete. Go around saving people. Like to actually get you into the game. Like you feel like you're Spider Man. Like you're not just like doing. All right, this mission's done.
Exactly.
The next one, and you can enjoy it.
like I also played Spider-Man 1. That was so bad.
it,
It was it was it
it
was
was
so
all right
it
to a
was
degree.
no, I got to the last mission where you had to like fight Carnage.
Yeah.
It was so clunky. It was like the camera was going every which way. It was like you had to like web swing in like this 2D platform type thing, and I'm here like, why? But then two came out. It like totally changed
Mhm.
everything about the game, and I'm here like, why is this so good? I ain't never played Spider-Man 3. Sorry to Spider-Man 3, but
Oh well,
Spider.
I played Spider-Man 3, and
You
it
did?
wasn't the same feeling. It wasn't the same feeling, not at
That's
all.
that's what I thought because Spider-Man
Yeah,
2 was like above and beyond everything else.
like they tried to see if they could replicate the same thing that they had in Spider-Man 2, but it didn't feel the same. It felt flat. The combos didn't feel as fluid. And another thing too that I think like limited it. This was around the part where PS2 and PS3 were out, and Sony was slowly veering off from PS2 to PS3, but
Yeah,
we're still releasing games for both consoles. And what they were trying to do to convince people to go to PS3 was that like, oh, you can buy Spider-Man 3 for the PS2, but if you buy it for the PS3, you have all these extra missions, and of course the graphics, obviously. But yeah, they were trying to like entice people onto that. So I think maybe that's what happened there. Like there was limitations there or on timing or what you could put in or put emphasis on, and no one wants to be in a position where you have to really sit down and put even more emphasis on another console game.
yeah,
So yeah, I don't know.
yeah.
Maybe that's what made it fall flat, but it was not the same.
I was thinking about getting Spider-Man 3, but at the time I think I we go hard times didn't have no money to like get it, and then like time passed, and I'm like, I have Spider-Man 2 anyway, so I don't really need it. The only
Hmm.
thing that I wanted to do with Spider-Man 3 was like get the black suit because that got introduced in Spider-Man 3, Venom and
Hmm.
everything. But Spider-Man 2 was so good. Like, did you really need Spider-Man 3?
Yeah, not. I mean, it's for the sake of like completing it. Since all right, the movie came out, so the game gotta come out.
Yeah.
That's essentially what that was. And the biggest thing that I'll admit is that with the games, they did their best to kind of like at least give you a little bit more than or at least try to give you a bit more than what the movie offered. So they try to veer a little bit away from that to make it interesting, and that's what Spider-Man 2 was. It definitely
And
went
that
above and beyond. It introduced you to
yeah,
all these other characters.
yeah, and that's another thing. Like, usually games based off of movies suck.
Yeah, for sure.
Spider-Man 2, what? Like,
Yeah, exactly. Like it
they
was a whole different game.
Sony put everything into that thing.
They really did. They dumped a lot into that. Like it was
They
overpouring with
put
like how much they did
everything
put
into
on it.
that.
Yeah. And then yeah, so I'm like, okay, this is great. And then Spider-Man 3 just like it underperformed in my opinion.
Yeah.
So I didn't like it as much. Like yeah, it was free roaming still, and you could do some missions, but combos were not the same. It didn't feel as like nice and comfy
Yeah.
and all that. Like hell, I even like the end credits music from Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, you're right about that. Like the controls on Spider-Man 2 felt comfortable. It's like it wasn't difficult to do. Like it was fluent.
Mhm.
Like it was real fluent on how he did the combos and the swinging was so smooth. Like it was very smooth on Spider-Man 2.
Mhm. Very smooth. Like I
You
was like, oh, this is
you also know another game that like excelled during those PS2 days.
which one?
Freaking WWE games.
Oh, oh my gosh, I bought so many.
I bought so many. I think my brother owned so many. I think he got up to like 2K like 2K19 when they started became 2K.
Actually,
Um
speaking of which, I think I have one of those 2K games too for the PS4.
yeah. I, what happened with that? 2K bought WWE or something like what
I
how did that become a 2K game?
I don't know. I mean, it's not uncommon for companies to want to switch publishers
Oh, like
or developers. Better yet, it's not uncommon. Like it does happen.
cuz it
Cause
was like cuz I loved like SmackDown versus Raw.
yes, Man vs. Raw was great, but I think it's because of the fact that you gotta think about it this way. Uh, it's like what we were mentioned before in our podcast. Like it was, like the company was moving in a different direction of how they were really portraying pro wrestling, and storylines were changing, and that also meant that the lines between SmackDown and Raw were slightly blurred.
Hey, after cool
And
snacks. Yeah, the podcast. Welcome to the DOJ and Beyond podcast. This podcast is basically about anything we want to talk about, but today's episodes we're talking about gaming. We're getting into that, like how
yeah,
we got into gaming and everything. So if you have any stories about like gaming that you want to give us, then go ahead and say it out loud.
yes,
That was Dre. His response was
yes,
yes.
do that. But yeah, for what I saw it as, like, yeah, like the lines blurred, and from there, you didn't really have SmackDown versus Raw. Yeah, SmackDown versus Raw. Really, you had WWE as a whole. Yeah, yeah, like they were on different rosters, but yeah, and everything was just changing. So, of course, game changes to try and reflect that change.
Yo, SmackDown was a roll. Like I loved it so much.
Oh yeah, they were
The
great.
story of SmackDown was roll was hilarious.
That was perfect.
Oh
But
my
what was really
god.
good, I really liked the whole idea of like being a GM, where you actually got to like create like you had to make matches, you get to see like how well you did and stuff like that. Like the whole goal was to like just be the one to win it. You
Yeah.
wanted to beat your opposition. That was a goal. Get these storylines going. Figure it out.
After school snack says he used to play games with a guy named Josh and they played competitive Smash Bros. That's pretty
Oh
cool.
no.
I I I never got into Smash Bros competitively. I usually just played it with like friends and stuff. But like I mean, just recently, I met a friend, Sky. She does competitive Smash or used to. She's like the best player I ever seen, and she kind of made me want to actually like learn the game more. So I'm better. I'm way better than what I used to be. I like main Zelda now. So
I can't stand the game still. Like when it comes to Smash, like I love it, but then I really get mad at it because like there's some characters I really enjoy, like the concept of it, but then it's like no, I keep falling off the thing, and honestly I just need more practice. That's really what I need. I need practice on it, but it's
yo,
just
Dre,
I get
like
frustrated so hard on it.
Dre, yeah, like with Smash Bros, you gotta be patient, or else you're gonna drive yourself insane. Like what at every point during a game, you really have to remember that it's just a game. Like because you would like
No, but honestly, like I just can't. Like it's just like I just get into it and I'm trying to win, and then I'm like,
yeah, like
not
but
doing
the most
it.
important thing Sky had taught me in Smash Bros is stay moving and don't just be a stupid idiot and just let yourself stay in the air because you will get knocked out and learn how to recover. If I have taken three lessons from Sky, those are the most important three that has saved my life.
hmm Uh, mine just needs to be practice. Straight up practice.
Just practice
Straight up.
with one person that you like and just get better with them. That's what I did. Me and Sky, we went through like I want to say about 10 characters until I found a character that I actually was good with. And I just kept practicing and practicing and practicing until I got to a point where I was comfortable enough to like play with her.
Mm.
I stopped worrying about like all these other characters. I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna get good with this person. I
No, okay.
I I enjoy this
Yeah, yeah. This is
person.
like this is the guy. All right. But all I know is that like for a fact of the matter is like I just can't stand. Like there's a lot of I realize that this is like the same that happens with a lot of like games that like base themselves within Nintendo. Like it's like I just can't do well with them. I just realized like I can't do well with Kirby. Can't do
You
well with
can't do
Kirby.
well with Kirby.
There was another game that I remember playing with Sky as well, and a couple other friends were playing this Kirby game, and I got completely smashed in it. Then there was what? There was Mario Party. Mario Party is great and all, but you must always remember to have a calm head. And I remember for like halfway through, I did not have a calm head. I won. I did win. That was great. But I'm telling you right now, if you were there, if you were there to see how I was looking and just talking while playing that game, no. Mm-mm.
As the Dyke said, Mario Party competitive is just a very long game of memory.
It just
I
becomes a
never,
stressful game.
I always wanted to do Mario Party. I actually never like played that much of it. I ain't have friends, as I said before.
Well, we'll try and find some time for that for sure. But
So playing like Mario Party like with people like why do I play these games with people when I don't have no one to play with? Depressing, I know, but like was weird. Like now I can't really even play a game by myself. I need someone to play it with because that's how what I think is fun now. Before I played all the single player games, but now it changed. 'Cause, like I don't like really play that many single player games. I always play with people, either competitive or co-op.
mm, see, that's a style like I kind of had, but there are times I do find myself like still playing like games like by myself, really, because I think it's like the mentality of me thinking like, oh well, like I'll if I want to do this, like, I could find someone eventually, and then like I just start playing the game myself, and then I just get into it, which now became a rule of like I need to have a game that can do both. It needs to be able to allow me to play with other people or allow me to play by myself. Like it has to have those two functions. If it don't have those two functions, like it's a game I may not play for very long.
After school snacks brings up a question. He says best video game.
Best video game I have.
Exit Dyke says Sonic 06, and after school snack says in my facts Mega Man X. Hmm, those are
Damn. So
I can't be mad at those.
those are going back. Those are going back. Oh my god. Oh me, hmm. It's a
Best
very good
video
question.
game.
Cause like for me, that's very hard to answer. Cause
Best video game. I would probably say the
hmm,
game I probably clocked the most hours in. Um, Pokemon Fire Red.
see which one was it
Six
for me?
hundred and 82 hours clocked into that.
Whoa! Stop. What?
Six
Why?
682.
What?
And Kirby and the Amazing Mirrors are a close second.
What the? Okay. No, that
Ex-
should not be it. Why? Why
Exodite.
is that a thing?
Exodite says that nah, the real best game is Kingdom Hearts 2. Oh,
I hear
Halo
about.
2. Oh. Ooh.
I didn't have an
Ooh.
Xbox, so I couldn't even get into that.
Okay. Okay, now that's a good option. Oh my. Halo 2 bust. Halo 2. You may not have played Xbox, Dre, but let me. Halo 2 was a fun time. Monster
'Cause-
Hunter World.
oh yeah, I've been hearing about that game too. Yeah. The only I mean, I've seen the gameplay too. I've seen it like straight up in person. Like it is a fun game. Like it honestly, it's what one of the other games I've played. Dauntless is based on
I just started
essentially.
playing Dauntless.
Yeah. I played Dauntless for a good while. Like I've played for so long to a point where like, I'm at a point where I'm going to need people.
Oh,
I need
oh,
people.
wait on me. I'll probably get there eventually.
Yeah, cause like if I try to do these missions myself, I'm just gonna die repeatedly, and
I can't
I don't know how
speak
long
on
I'm gonna
Kingdom
survive.
Hearts 2 yet because I haven't got there yet. I'm still on Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, that's right.
Monster Hunter World is good. I want to play it more, but I have to buy it. It was on Game Pass, but now I have to buy it again.
Hmm.
Uh, oh, After School Snack says worst video game. Hmm.
Worst video. Um. Oh, wait a minute.
He said Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword Mask, and damn, you just hate Legend of Zelda.
See, here's the thing. I
That's like
want to
Dyke said,
say
don't do that.
I don't know if you guys would know about this game, but I want to say what could have been great but became shit was Jet Li's the One.
Jet Li's the one. That was a game.
That was a game.
What system? Because I probably
It was PS2.
that
It
was
was
a PS2 game.
I think that's what it was called, Jet Li the One.
You
Yeah,
PS2 has so many games from movies.
cause I think that's what it was called. Was that what it was called? I'm not sure. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but like
No,
I
that
definitely
definitely
remember.
was the movie Jet Li the one. I didn't know it was a
Yeah, there was
game.
a Jet Li, but I know there was a video game that starred Jet Li. Like literally, I don't know who gave him the idea that it was a good idea to just have like a game out like that. But
Let me see.
it to me that was bad. Like it was essentially a game where you just fought as Jet Li, and the fight moves. There was no controls or like any real input. It was you moving the directional stick in like certain directions, and like he would just react. And like if you had to like dodge or like do that whole gravity defying stunts, like it was just you like pressing some controls to make it happen. Nothing grand about it. It like people praise it on like the design for like how it looked, but it was ultimately just nothing. To replay it, no, replayability was not there. Rise to Honor, that's what it was called.
Ah, yeah, yeah. That After
Yes,
School Snacks
Rise.
just said that. Rise to Honor.
Yeah, yes. Like
Right.
that game to me was bad.
Exodus said Prince of Persia. I never actually played one of those. I wanted to. It looked interesting.
Hmm.
Oh,
Assassin's Creed. Prince of Persia. I
oh,
forgot
I
Prince of
remember
Persia.
Rise to Honor now. I do remember that.
Like
I
don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. That game got good ratings from some people,
I played
but
it actually. I did
huh?
play it. I did play this.
Yeah.
I'm looking. I'm looking at the cover. I had this game.
Like it wasn't like there are parts of it that was good, but then there was also the fact of like I don't see myself replaying this again. Like to me, replayability is important. Like it's a bit important. Like if you don't have that ability to do it, or like it's just like brought down to being simplistic on like the movement, then realistically, all I'm really doing is watching a movie.
Yeah, it was one. I don't know. Like, Jet Li made his coins. I respect it.
He made his coins off it, but that's about it. Like I can't give that thing like it's fair shake. Like I
My
can't.
my worst game. My worst game is Assassin's Creed Black Flags. That has to be
Mm.
one of the worst games ever created because most of the game you're just sailing. You're just sailing.
I
You're
mean,
just you're
they
just
they weren't
sailing.
they weren't leaving much surprises on the fact that it was like, based on pirates and all
Yeah,
that stuff. They
literally.
really,
And then like the story was trash, and then after you beat the game, they had this. They had online for it. They had
It's
online
a
for it. The
it's a
online
hotline for
you
it.
go from you go from you go from beautiful graphics like luscious like greens and the ocean's nice and everything. Then you go
Hmm.
to online, you back at the PS2. You're back at the Xbox 360. The graphics just they said, oh, you wanted to play this game online. We didn't expect that. Um, they said, here y'all go.
Yeah. Like, oh, you didn't
Extra
expect
like
that.
you played Black Flags for 5 million years. Say it ain't so.
Oh
Say it
my.
ain't so. Don't tell
Mm-mm.
me that. You
I never
play.
played that. No, he did not.
You wasted your time, sir.
He did not.
It was beautiful and like in the gameplay. I feel like the boringness of the game took away from the gameplay. Like he's I built a fleet. You built a whole fleet.
Damn. All right. Yeah.
You
He
went
got
hard
it.
body for this game. I just had my one ship and that was it. I conquered the whole. Oh God! Now you got
He
it. You
played the
got it.
game. He
You
played it.
got it. You
He
got
lived
it.
it. He lived it.
You got it. You 100% of that game. I respect it. I respect it. You know the type of like patience and like love you have for that game to like do all that.
Oh boy.
Pirates of the Caribbean is the best movie trilogy, so I needed this game. You know what? More power to you.
That was his reason.
I can't hate. I can't hate.
I said I need this
No
game.
hate. But for me, I got it. My brother got it to me for a Christmas present, so I played it. And the thing is, I did like enjoy moments of it, but it just got like it just it just got so boring. Like I mean, like I just want to beat it at this point.
Damn.
Like before you unlock the fast travel, you had to discover the island. And some of them islands were deep, Dre. Yo, they were deep. Like they were
How do
far.
Oh damn. So they had got traveling,
I
huh?
had to
Like,
sail like and then you either had to like fight other like boats or something or like just navigate around them.
mm.
It was alright, but it's still my worst game. Like just based off like enjoyability for me.
Okay.
So my
Mm.
question is like, what makes a gamer?
Hmm.
What do
Well,
what do you consider a gamer?
I consider a gamer to be
He said
anyone who just
he
honestly picks up
said
a game and
gamer.
plays.
What? Oh my god, would you stop saying not girls? Girls are childish. I know women that could kick all y'all butts in multiple games.
Facts though. That's not even
Like
a lie. It's not even a lie. But yeah, like what makes a gamer to me is just like honestly, some people want to like compare and like say like oh gamers are the ones who like stick around and like they're just playing like on endless hours and shit and just going in on stuff like they live and breathe the shit. No, it don't gotta be like that. And be a gamer like you find some games that you like, you enjoy, you put some hours into them here and there. You're knowledgeable about some games that come out that you are interested in. You don't gotta know all the games that are coming out. You know what you're interested in. That's it. If there's
yeah,
a game that you may be interested into, yeah, you get introduced to it. Cool. You might try it. That's perfect. But that's realistically how this goes. Like it's just you play what you like. You're invested. You look for other anything that's similar to it, and discussion. You find other people to play with. That's how it goes. You don't know everything. You're not supposed to be some freaking guru, knowing all
Yeah,
these games coming out and be able to like play all this now. Not
yeah. A
not
gamer's
not
not just
strictly
like
game.
the Twitch guy who's making millions, or like someone who goes hard body look playing all the consoles. Is like if you find time to like play anything you enjoy, like you just go out there and like play it. And like there's so many games in this world to like not find something that you like.
Hmm.
Like, and then you can like different aspects of gaming. Like it doesn't have to be like, oh, I just like this for adventure and stuff like there's so many reasons to even like games. Like a gamer is like anyone who just like enjoys their version of gaming.
Exactly.
After school snack says, what makes a gamer? You need the gamer chair, you need the gamer cheese puffs, you need the gamer girlfriend, you need the gamer monitor, and to top it off, you need to be a Discord moderator.
Nah, I'm good. Nah, nah, ain't no way, no way. I
I'm
ain't doing all
sorry, you're
that.
wrong. It's Mountain Dew for me.
Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew and Doritos.
I
Oh
can't.
my god, you guys are clowns. You don't need all that to be a gamer.
Not at all.
you,
Do not
you
need
you a gamer if you just have your old SP, your old Game Boy.
exactly. You don't need anything crazy. You just need gaming console, the game you want to play, and just go. The will to play it, essentially.
Yeah, yeah, you're. Oh, that's good wording. Like the will to play it, like the wanting to play the game. Because there's many people out here who doesn't like video games or anything like that. Like they ain't gamers. They ain't out here.
Exactly.
They ain't about that life. They don't know the struggles. They don't know the competitiveness.
Exactly. They don't know.
They don't have no understanding of what we go out here. How do non-gamers see gamers in your opinion?
They see them to be the people that don't have any life, and they just stay at home. That is
Uh,
exactly how they see them. That's exactly how they see them every
yeah, I'm
time.
pretty sure. Yeah, I was going to say that too. I'm pretty sure all of them don't seem like that, but oh, that question was about after school snacks. Um, I'm pretty sure they see them as like people who are just like probably lazy and have nothing else better to do. Like, I'm pretty sure they don't see the creativity within gaming, the artistry and creativity that gamers have. Like, because it is very artistic and creative if you really think about it. Like,
Hmm.
to be able to like have hand-eye coordination and like go through puzzles and things like that. But like a non-gamer probably only looks at their life as like not any of that. Like you're lazy, you're just, wasting hours on a game that's not going to like get you anywhere. But like they're missing the point of gaming, of like it's like loving what you're like playing, like going on adventures, like escaping reality even for a couple hours if you're like always stuck in like a 9 to 5 job or something like that. Like you hop on a game and then you unwind. Like gaming could be anything.
Exactly. It really could be.
Like there's many reasons why people game. Like it's not a waste of time at all. Like but for some reason I see how that's what non gamers would probably feel. Like
Oh yeah.
and gamers, what I feel about non gamers, I would say they don't care. Um, I feel like the other way around, gamers just honestly don't care how a non gamer is. Like because you wanna know why a gamer don't care? Cause we in the game. Like
That's exactly what it is. Like we're in the game, we're playing it, we're doing what we need to do. Like it's just like why am I going to care about what
I don't
how
care
someone
what you
sees me?
think. I'm out here playing. I need I need to get my hours in. I need to beat this boss. Why am I worried about you for? You
Exactly.
you ain't beating this boss with me. Non non gamers are like an arrow, straight in focus. Oh my god, extra So how do we break the stigmatism of gamers? After school snacks acts.
I would say, well, you see, it's a bit of a like a way I see it is like you don't really break it. It's something that honestly comes with the person just finding because like, it really takes them to find a game or like this at least just experience it once to understand what it is to play a game and actually get into it and to get absorbed into it, which is not something that just is broken into because you can show someone a game, but if they don't have any real interest, it's not going to happen because you have to find the right moment to get someone to sit down and try something because they'll not like it. Like for example, like I've been told like I've been recommended games and stuff like that, and I'll be like, I'm not really sure, not really feeling it, I don't care for it, and then when there's an opportunity where I can actually sit down, like there's nowhere for me to go, I got nothing to do, there's nowhere to walk away from, I can sit down, play the game, and then I'm end up enjoying it. That happens, but that's not gonna happen with everyone. So I don't see that stigma really just going away. Maybe it's gone away a bit since the pandemic because, like, I mean, let's be honest. What else did you have to do when you had to be quarantined? When you're
Yeah.
just stuck at home?
I
You
mean,
know what I'm saying? Like, but
yeah.
I don't know. I don't see this. I don't see the stigma really just breaking or us really breaking it per se. It's like
Uh,
we'll just be, you had to be you, be about yourself. If they eventually are willing to participate or like see it for what it is, so be it. But if not, I mean, there's only so much you can do because people are
that's
stubborn.
that's kind of where I'm going with. It's like I not don't really care about breaking the stigmatism. Like this is what I was talking about. Like gamers don't really care. Like because like everyone has something they enjoy, and if you
Yeah,
just don't enjoy gaming, like okay then that's fine. But like I'm pretty sure there's a game out there that will speak to you to like a personal level maybe, or like something that you do enjoy playing. Like but like if you have that thought that gamers are lazy or whatever, it's like okay, that's your prerogative, but not all gamers are like that. And like if you want to be blind to that fact, then go ahead and be blind. But I'm not going to sit here and try to argue with you to make you believe like something that you aren't really trying to see for yourself. Because it sounds like you already made your judgment. So like
hmm,
I'm not gonna sit here and argue with you. I'm gonna play my games and enjoy my life because I do more than just gaming. I still have a job that I go to.
exactly.
I still find time to try to like edit films and things like that. Um I I stream games and stuff. I write. Like I still do other things in my life. So
Yeah, like this doesn't mean that like, it just becomes us and this is all we do. Like there's other things that go on. But if you choose to just look at one aspect, I mean, what am I to do? Like that's
yeah.
you. Yeah,
Like does some days I like sit down with a bag of chips and something to drink? Yeah. But like I'm having fun. Are you having fun?
that's a real question that comes up. Honestly, like it's something that we have fun doing. If you're not having fun with it, then it's fine.
Yeah,
No
like
one, no one should be
yes.
forced to go into
Some
something or try
people
to make
like
it be fun.
some people don't play games because they always feel like they suck at it.
Oh yeah.
Like
hmm
that's I mean, you probably don't suck, you probably just need the practice. Like but like if you pick up something and expect to be automatically good at it, then well, you probably just don't want to do it.
Yeah, that is just it's just expectations because some people really do like to just excel right away on things. I understand that feeling.
What you mean is
Um,
that's crazy, Pinko Five. What you mean, Pinko 25? My bad. My bad, my bad, my bad. I got your name wrong.
I don't know. It's just one of those things I just don't see ending. It's gonna be the end of the struggle. If I can even call it that.
After school snack says what games are considered fun.
That's
That's a
that's
loaded
opinionated.
question.
Yeah, that's something that's really subject to opinion.
It's like
Cause, cause like what I may consider fun may not be what you consider
it's
fun. So
like
that's tricky.
what do you think is tasty? Like hell if
Yeah,
I
like
know. I don't know what you think is I don't know what you think is tasty, dog. Like, I'm not your taste buds. Like
cause like what I may think is good, you may not like at all. You may hate it.
like
So it's uh,
like I love freaking Extra Dyke. Shut up. He talk about my mom. Freaking I like first person shooters. I like sports games, but like my friend Sky, she hates them. So like
mhm, mhm.
she can't stand competitive
With a
games.
burning passion. Yeah.
Like
but but me, I do like first person shooters. I do, but like when it comes like certain games, like there are certain like games that are like we're going to more like the RPG category. You may never get me to play or finish. Better yet, like there's some that I won't. There's some role players that I will definitely stick with and like continue on to because they're just that interesting. But there are some that like I will probably drop like a stone eventually.
so what makes a game fun to me? Oh, will is it cannot well it's a couple things like what's the competitive like I like competing in games. I think competition is very fun to me.
Mm,
I like adventure games. I like RPG games. I like going on adventures with someone, discovering new things. Like that's very fun to me. I like what which games do you compete in? I mean I compete in Call of Duty with the bros. I compete in Madden, 2K. I mean I'm not the best, but I'm still gonna compete. I'm still gonna sell my noise. So like those, that's fun to me. Like
mhm.
I recently discovered Minecraft was fun. I never really thought Minecraft was anything in like when I was younger. It's actually pretty fun. I I don't
I got
compete in
you.
Smash Bros. Nah, nah. I enjoy playing Smash Bros. And I compete against friends, but I will not go to a competition. Well, maybe I will. It's like if I'm with like
No, you should
maybe if I'm with Sky,
not.
but like actually hell no. What am I saying? I ain't competing in Smash Bros. Like you, Smash Bros is the last thing I will compete in. Well, no, that would be League of Legends. That's the last thing I will compete in. But you won't destroy anyone in Smash Bros. This guy after school snacks is annoying, man.
Mm-mm. But for me, no, no. I
Also, I don't think y'all can beat me in Smash Bros. Now.
why is this becoming a conversation about Smash Bros now?
They're just going at it.
Y'all going crazy.
But
Y'all
how
going
about you,
crazy.
Dre? What's fun in the game
Ah,
to you?
well, it's like I said before. For a game that makes it fun to me is like one, it has to have the 2 points. I can play by myself if I choose to. I can also play it with other people. Like it has to be those two guidelines. But the games that I really enjoy are like hack and slash sometimes. Like I generally have liked them.
Hold on, Dre.
Um,
You're not annoying after school snacks. I'm just saying like you keep bringing up Smash Bros. and like you gonna lose that battle. I'm sorry. It's just how it is. Continue, Dre.
Can't.
And,
So
oh, one more thing. And the
okay.
girl that you say sucks at Smash at games will destroy you in Smash Bros. Like she'll literally wipe the floor at you and not even break a sweat. So I think you need to reconsider the Smash Bros thing. Continue, Dre.
Okay. so so again, like I like hack and slash. I like the whole sandbox style roaming. That's why one of the games I liked was Prototype. And Prototype 2, but unfortunately Prototype 2 is what broke the developers back on that one, unfortunately. Um and games like Dauntless, which is why honestly, if I was to buy Monster Hunter, I don't see myself stopping anytime soon if I was to buy that. Don't but like yeah, with Dauntless at least that's just free to play. With the exception of like where you get battle passes and all that stuff. Which is but by the way, almost every game is doing battle pass. Almost every game does that. Just feel like I should mention that. But yeah, those are the games I like. Along with fighting games, of course, because I was like what I started with. Not the
Pinker
best.
20, Pinker 25. She says she likes Resident Evil. Um,
Ah, Resident Evil.
Resident Evil is a very solid game.
You know what's wild about that
I
though
think
is
I
that
played
like
three. I think I played Resident Evil 3.
I remember like I had what was it Resident Evil Nemesis or something like that for PS1. I think that's what it was called. I correct me if I'm wrong. I don't remember, but I had it. I played it, but that was the one game where I actually started getting scared of games like that. like I was so scared to play the game. I didn't finish it. Like all these jump scares, like you see like a zombie just come out of nowhere when you turn the corner, and you know like it like when you go to the door, it does that cutscene.
Yeah.
It like just jumps right to, and you see the zombie show up. Like that would scare me. That would scare me. And then I had Resident Evil 4 for the PS2. I played a grand total of 30 minutes.
That
Grand total
didn't that didn't
30
last long.
minutes. I bought the game like, you know what? I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna be on everyone. Say yeah, I play Resident Evil 4.
This man
Yeah, that
said
didn't last
30
long.
minutes. He said
That
I
didn't
ain't.
last long at all,
He said
bro.
nah, I ain't with it.
Bro, I
This
was
thing. He said
terrified
whatever
of that
this
shit.
is, it ain't it.
I was terrified, bro. I was terrified of that shit. But here I am looking to play a game like Project Zomboid. Like, oh my god.
Dang,
Like
everyone's on that Project Zomboid now.
it
Dang,
looks so
maybe I should
interesting,
go.
man.
Maybe I should go wander into Project Zomboid.
Yo, maybe you
Sky
should.
playing it, you talking about it. Like okay, like maybe I'm missing out on something. I mean,
It,
I do enjoy when Sky plays. I watch her play it. It's pretty fun. She be
yeah.
freaking out all the time. I mean, like, girl, just do a spin move and you free. Like, like
Yeah, well, I don't know. It looks a little bit more complex than that. But like, I do enjoy the fact like you can choose what you want to be in the game. You
Berlizzi
designed it.
streaming Project Zomboid now. Oh, I might check that out. Shout out to
Mm,
Berlizzi. Shout me out. Nah.
eh. But I don't know. I want to. I definitely want to play it because like you can literally be like just like some survivalist. You can be a farmer. You can be
I
so
mean,
many things.
you could be all those things, but like when I watch Sky play, people don't be lasting that long to become anything.
Well, that is the true fact. Like it's one of
So
those
like,
harsh games.
what are you becoming? Like you only living for like 30 minutes. So like,
No,
like who's
it,
surviving out here?
it is rough. It is rough to play, and if you do die, you start from scratch. You got to make a whole new
I would
character all
love to
over
see Sky to make it to day two. She never does.
again. Oh,
But that
call
ain't none
out.
of my business. Let me sip my tea.
Oh, called her out.
Sip sip.
Oh. But I don't know. Like, I
Nah,
mean,
we love Sky.
I wanna play it though. I wanna see how long I can last each time. Knowing me, I'm probably gonna do a lot of running head first thing. But you gotta really try and survive though. They try to make some good details despite what the quality might be for some people. Some people may not like the quality of the
Pico
game.
25 says, shout out to Kitty Cat in the background. Oh, yeah, El Capitan is there. Hey, he
El
famous.
Capitan.
Oh, let me block that. He cleaning himself. Some privacy. My bad, Capitan. I ain't mean to blow your spot up like that. Keep doing what you're doing, though.
Exposing him
I ain't put my
to the
head in the
world.
way. Keep doing what you're doing, Capitan. We love you.
Disrespect. But that's again I want. But I do want to get back into Dauntless as well. See, this all these things I haven't really been getting into. I've been busy doing all this other stuff,
I
all these
got
other
so many games
projects.
to play and finish. Like I've just been on a gaming adventure this past like 2 years, and I like, oh my god, so many games, so little
Hmm.
time. I just want to retire from my work and just play games for the rest of my life. But
Oh, that
sadly,
was pretty great, but
I need
can't do
money,
that. We all
and
do.
and until I make it with this Twitch thing, Dion L underscore LW IODO on YouTube. Go follow, go check out. Give me them streams. Tell your friends. Until I make
Yeah.
it big there. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
The only thing I can think about now is hopefully I can make it big with drawing.
I gotta work.
So that goes.
Unfortunately, I got to work. Oh my god. Or I could just make a fire book and sell that, and hopefully, I can make many,
So
many.
just make a book, hope that it sells. That's just
Listen,
the end
I
of it.
think I don't mean to beat my own chest, but I think I'm a pretty damn good author, and eventually, I'm going to make a book that everyone's going to read.
Mm. All right, I respect that. But me, I mean, as far as I know, I gotta keep at it with this tech life. Hope and like the same thing as you. Like I'm hoping I get going with this art stuff that I got going on. Hopefully, get somewhere. We'll
Yeah,
see. We'll see.
just keep at it if that's what you're enjoying.
Got my Instagram out there now for that.
Hey, I
Instagram.
respect it. I'll go
It is
follow.
confusing as the name is long though. I can't help myself. I love long names. But yeah, wild and strange drawings. That is me. That is me.
And no
Give me a
letters,
follow.
no nothing. Like just
No, wild
wild and
letter
strange
N.
drawings.
Yeah, wild letter N. Strange drawings together. All that together. All that together.
I dropped it in the my chat.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Go
Give
follow.
it.
Go check out his drawings.
They're not perfect. They are not perfect whatsoever. They are a work in progress still, but hey, I keep pushing it. I keep posting it.
Picker25 says that's not even a long name, my man's.
Hey. It felt like it was long. All right. I really thought like I really had like a nice short name, but then it felt long. But hey, it
anyway,
is what it is.
anyway, we've been on this podcast dumb long.
I know, right?
So so we gonna wrap it up.
I hear him thinking like, oh,
but
me only if I made 30 minutes. Nah,
but come
nah.
but come back next week because we're gonna pick up this gaming topic with like part two. Then we're
Yep,
gonna get into like gaming now and then and everything. But well, we ain't gonna get into that right now, so don't even say nothing. Don't even say nothing.
it's gonna be a whole
But
nother hour.
I like it's gonna be a whole nother hour. But like, thanks everyone for coming to the podcast.
Yes, thank you.
Really appreciate it. Go tell your friends. Say we be having a good time here. I think we be having a good time here.
Of course.
I'm having a good time. Thanks for the questions. Thanks for the input. I try
Appreciate
to
it.
read as much as I can, but I be talking, he be talking. You might get missed sometimes. Lo siento. I just hit you with a little Spanish flip. Anyway, it's your boy Dio,
It's your man Andre.
and this is the Dio Dre podcast signing off. Peace.
Later.